BP Bartlett, welcome. And yes, you are first. Harry Potter Pot, welcome. Yes, you are second.
I must have been seeing things.
Did you see that?
BBC, London.
Yeah, that's the only thing I was sort of doubting. Is it still a Quagshire? Just got a beret on. Have we got a shiny bug? I think we have. We're cooking all these mighty bananas. Not a rug, it's a fleecy throw. I've thrown it over me. Oh, shiny the chonk is all shiny. That one might have been then, but it was just the way the light was reflecting off of its back. Shiny the chonk from the amazing Wild Runner. I'm pleased you're enjoying it. I was finding it quite stressful.
Where are my donuts?
Hello and welcome. Welcome along to BP Bartlett and Harry Potter Pot. And of course Kelly, who is just walking off because we started streaming and that's what she's like. She's like that. I look really tiny in the screen down here. It's like, Oh no, look at that. There's a little gap between the chat window. I'm not happy about that. We're going to try and sort this out. I don't like the gap between the chat window and the who sent me stuff. Is that better? Oh, that's a bit too close now. Oh. See, the problem is the chat window wasn't here earlier. And this is the first time I've streamed. Okay, we need to go into the fine detail. We need to go into the fine detail to move this. I never remember which one is up and down. Yeah, I always get it wrong. There we go. Let's move this across a little bit as well. Oh, we're nearly there. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. No. There we go. Not that one now. Just move that back a little bit. Do you know what? I think that's adequate. That is adequate for today. Right. Detective Pikachu time. Detective Pikachu time.
Finally!
It's been a while. It has been a while since we've done some Detective Pikachu. So let's hope it's all still saved. Chapter 7. Rhyme Wharf. That's what we're doing. Yes, I would like to play this save data. Did I press the one button? No. We're good. We're good. We're good. Oof. Rhyme Wharf. See what's going on in the world of Detective Pikachu. Oh, is that Harry? Oh, it's all kicking off here. Pikachu is in a fight with the Scorpy. It's a nice little recap, isn't it? Mewtwo.
That same dream again.
Pikachu, what's up? It's way too early.
Tell me about it. I'm so sorry to wake you, but I think I'm forgetting something. A promise.
Oh no. What promise?
Hey, Tim!
What? Hey, were you eating chocolate in the desk again? I get hungry when I use my brain. Is that what you wanted to tell me?
Hey, Tim!
What? Are you ready, Tim? Let's head over to Baker's place. They should be done with their analysis on the locket. Yeah, that locket we gave them yesterday. I wonder what kind of secrets it held. Who knows? Let's hope it has some clue for us. Let's get going. Right. Who remembers what the locket is, where it came from? Because I don't. I don't remember this. Oh, it's just the desk thing. Read that already. Let's go. Yes. We headed to the Baker Detective Agency to ask about the locket.
Who would have thought the locket was a camera? But here they are, the pictures we developed from it. And you know what this tells me? Harry almost had it figured out.
Look at that.
Yep, that's most likely R. And some warehouses, too.
It's too bad we can't tell where this is.
You know, I've seen this building before. This is Rhyme Wharf.
We'll go check it out. The culprits could still be there.
I wonder if there'll be a
Maybe
Mr.
using it as a
Mime.
hideout.
Oh, brother. I hope he doesn't start with that whole "it's too dangerous" spiel.
All right, take Excelgor with you.
Huh?
You remember, it's my partner. I'm not gonna tell you to stop investigating, Tim. But since you were attacked at the TV station, it's the very least I can do.
was that the quick
Excelgor is
Pokemon?
quite dependable. If you run into any trouble, send it back and I'll get help.
Aww.
Excel!
We will, Mr. Baker.
Look at it.
Selgor, thank you.
Selgor.
Tim, wasn't this guy really shy before? Hope it's not a problem.
We'll be on our way.
Well, I guess we don't have much of a choice, do we?
Nope. We don't.
Come on, Excelgor. I'll teach you the basics of detective work.
Sell.
To Rhyme Wharf. Good. Yes. Let's go. Let's go. We're cracking on. We're not wasting time talking to the lady at the desk. We're just getting there.
It's a lot bigger than I thought it was.
No kidding.
Let's look for that area in the photo.
How are we getting on? We've just got to Rhyme Wharf with Excelsior, that Pokemon up on the
what a huge
container.
ship.
It's probably here for the parade today.
Now that's a true luxury liner.
He's
I'll
very
bet the food is
bouncy,
really good
Excelsior.
too. Not
Look
to
at
mention
him.
the coffee afterwards.
Sal. Selgor Sal.
What? Bitter? Coffee is
Aw,
practically a
bless him.
detective's trademark.
Selgor.
Pikachu, what are you doing?
Just giving Excelgor a lesson in detective etiquette.
Right.
Anyway, we should probably start gathering testimony.
Selgor. Selgor Sal.
Huh? Where's Excelgor going?
It said it's not good at communicating.
I guess it really is shy.
Well, that's no good. It's supposed to be here helping us out.
It is helping out. It's being all bouncy.
Hey, Tim!
What?
Tim!
What? I swear that Excelsior. Well, I hope you know why we're here. Why did we come here? I don't know. To investigate the fine park, to find out where Harry went, to investigate the warehouse, to investigate the luxury ship. The warehouse? That's right. Yes. To investigate the warehouse. We need to find the exact warehouse that in Harry's photo and see what it can show us. First, we need to have a good look in the photos and figure out what we need to ask. Huh? Why do we only have one photo? What happened to the rest of them? Oh, I kept the photo of the warehouse, but Excelsior's holding on to the rest. What? How are we supposed to gather testimony then? Well, I guess we need to find Excelsior first then. Yeah, I bet it'll come out when we go to an area with fewer people. Right, let's go find Excelsior. Find the warehouse photo. That's why you want to
Let's
keep your
start
pictures
by
on your
gathering
phone.
testimony.
Oh, right, we always need to do that. Ask around the wharf. Okay, let's get asking. I don't like this camera angle. I feel very low down. Hey, are you taking a break too? Not a lot to do until the next ship comes in, eh? Huh? You need to find this warehouse because you're looking for someone, huh? Sorry, the photo doesn't really tell me much. There are so many warehouses around here. Oh, I see. Are there really that many warehouses? Well, yeah, it's called the warehouse area for a reason. Oh, I know. Take a look at this. A map, thank you. Oh, you can have it. Have a look here. The 3 areas along the wharf are full of warehouses. Oh, if it's only 3 areas, I think we can cover them all. How many warehouses are there in total? I'd say about 100. That many? Yeah. Each area has at least 30 warehouses. Then that's 90, not 100. We'll be here for days if we want to check all of them. Yeah, you're looking for a warehouse, right? As I said, you're going to need more than this, though. Right, there are 3 warehouse areas, and there are about 100 warehouses in total. We can check all of them! Okay, let's talk to this guy. Machoke, great at physical labour. You're feeding the kitties. Aww. Hungry kitties. You're bored because the ship hasn't arrived. You want to get to work, huh? JS Mocha.
Hello there.
Welcome. Hope you've been having a good day. About the work. Your job is to move the containers off the ship. Oh, so it's good training. Macho. And it makes everyone happy. Well, that's good to hear. Oh, there he is. What? According to the map, the warehouse district around Rhine Wharf is divided into 3 areas. Yeah, and each one looks pretty big. Now, how do we find the exact warehouse that's in this photo? I think we need more information. I agree. Let's find out more about the warehouse district itself first. Where's the warehouse in the photo? Can we talk to Excelsior?
Sir!
Could you not just disappear all of a sudden? We're a team, right? Now let's see what clues we can find in these photos. Photo of a man standing at the wharf. Okay, that's a photo. He's a pretty buff guy. Yeah, his shoulders seem twice as wide as mine. Let's hope we don't have to tangle with him head on. If we do, you'll save us. Gee, thanks. I feel so much better now. Nice. Let's look at the photo of a warehouse. It's a warehouse. Could be their hideout. Yeah, we need to find this building and see what it's hiding. For that, we need to gather testimony. You'll leave that to us. Don't worry, that was the plan to begin with. What about the photo of Keith? He's a bit buff, isn't he, this guy? He's well buff. I wonder who he is. Looks like he was speaking with Keith. Must be one of Keith's men. Oh, I see. One of Keith's men, eh? Let's see if we can find out more about him too. Oh, let's look at Keith. This is Keith. Yeah, and he sure looks full of himself here. This is the guy who acted all spineless at GNN. You remember Keith. He did try and murder us on the rooftop. And... oh my god, how many photos are there? There's loads. Photo inside the warehouse. Oh god, we can look at everything. This must be the 2nd floor. Yeah, the 1st floor is some kind of workshop, and looks like the 2nd floor is storage. Looks like things are being carried into the warehouse by the conveyor belt. Those are pretty small boxes. I wonder what's in them. Well, R is in them, obviously. It looks like they're carrying things that don't go on the conveyor belt. Yeah, but man, look at those Pokemon. I bet they're all sweaty and stinky. It's a bit harsh. That guy doesn't have anything. Yeah, he must be a supervisor or something. Well, there's a lot in that photo. Man in a lab coat. It's a man. He's in a lab coat. Is this guy a scientist? I'd have thought Carlos was the only one working with R, but I guess they had others help too. Yeah, Carlos had given his research data right. It wouldn't be a surprise if Keith had shared that data with this guy. What's in here? I wonder what those machines are for. Are they both the same thing? Could they be machines that make R? Who knows? What's wrong, Pikachu? You've gone awfully quiet. I don't know. Just looking at this gave me that feeling that I have something important to do. Is it a memory of when you came with Dad? No, it feels too odd for that. Right, one last photo. The vial of R. This has got to be R. I didn't realise they'd made so much of it. Yeah, Harry must have found this somewhere at the hideout. You're not going to tell me what Excelsior said. Oh well. Let's carry on. Oh, come here, Rattata. We'll go anywhere for food, bit like me. What are you running around for? What? You want to get on the ship? You mean that container ship there? Oh, so there are lots of tasty things on board. You've heated some vegetables. Oh, are you just having a plate of warm vegetables? Please don't tell me you're thinking of sneaking in there as well, Pikachu. Of course not. I may like a good snacks, but not enough to become a stowaway. about the container ship. You're trying to get to the ship. You're trying to get into the ship by climbing the rope, but you always get bounced back to near the end. There's some kind of decoration or something on the rope that must get in the way. Well, like that Ratata picture. Oh, until your fish cake cooks. Ew, fish cakes. Bleh. Give me a sponge cake any day. Yeah, you're never going to get in if you just keep trying the same approach. See, if you don't succeed the first time, you need to stop and think about why. And change up how you go about it. If you keep that up, eventually you'll succeed. Got it? Oh, we're giving pep talks to Ratata. Yeah, that's the spirit. Bye, Ratata. Where am I even going, anyway?
Sam!
Oh, we can just see the photos with you. I don't want to see the photos. I've seen them all. What am I doing? I'm waiting for the notice to come in. See, I'm in charge of communication between the container ships and dock crew. So once we've got the goods ready, I send the notifications to the ship staff. What do you mean send? Do you just shout out, or is there some sort of signal system? Oh, we use Pelipper. We put the notice in its beak and have it fly over to the ship. About the warehouse. You say you're looking for a warehouse? Sorry, can't help you there. All the warehouses in this area look pretty much the same. I see. Well, thank you anyway. What about the warehouse area? Well, it's just such a huge place. Each of the areas deals with different goods too. Well, I think areas A and B dealt with machinery mostly. Oh, so we want C then. Got it. Thank you. We got a clue.
This is where they store machinery.
Nice. Let's talk to the Pelipper. Because he's all flappy. Its beak is extra large. Bella. About the work. It says it's a carrier. It takes letters in its mouth and delivers them to the ship. All the way up there? Seems like a lot of work. Yeah, I'm impressed it doesn't just swallow the letters. Hey, look at him just stalking me. Hello, you watching these two champs? Hey, you're in... Hey, you. Oh, it's your ear. Hey, you. It's dangerous around here. We're loading the containers right now. Try not to get in our way, okay? Yeah, I love the way I'm just running around this place with, like, no hard hat on. Everyone else got a hard hat on. About the warehouse. You want to know which warehouse it is. You'll need more to go on than a photo. Like an address would help. It might help to figure out what kind of goods are stored there. Oh, sorry. Thanks for the advice. It seems like a photo isn't enough to get a lead. About the warehouse area. Each area handles slightly different goods. I think areas A and C dealt with food. Thank you. So area A is food and machinery. I'm confused.
Well, it looks like these warehouse areas store food.
You're going to try me out on the TV? Oh my god, that's scary. Big me on the TV. Bum. But also, don't forget that it's Saturday, 6 PM UK time, which means it's NFHW time over on YouTube. Probably not the best to go watch it now because, you know, I'm just putting it on my phone. Giving it a like. But yeah, it's a Saturday Showdown today over on NFHW YouTube channel. Thanks, Nightbot, for the plug. About the work. I've got it on my phone. You don't work. You only have fun. Oh, I get it. You work as a carrier. It's not so much work, but more of a hobby. Well, I guess that's good. These Pokemon seem pretty happy. Oof. Can I not go any further this way? Anywhere. No, I can't go that way then. Oh, I could have got squished then. I don't know what I'm doing now then. I don't even know where else to go. Let's run back, see what I've missed. Okay, I'm totally confused. You got anything else to say? Yes, this guy has more to say. You know, you want to know about the different areas. I don't know much about Area A, but areas B and C are storage areas for oil. I'm in charge of unloading the oil tankers, so I go to those areas all the time. I see. Thank you very much for the info. I reckon Area
Looks like they store oil in these warehouses.
B. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. We're not ready to guess yet, are we? About the people in the photo. Don't think I've seen any of these people before. Sorry not to be more help. Oh no, thanks for having a look. We got to talk to everyone again.
Marjo.
No, he's got nothing new to say. Do you have anything new to say?
So,
So any other photos, maybe? Tina's at the mulberry tree, everyone. What? I don't know what you mean. Anything else to say? Oh, about the new approach. So you're trying out the new approaches, like I said. What's your new method? If you fail, you'll try a different rope. Oh yeah, that's good. Hang in there. You'll succeed eventually if you don't give up. This gameplay, how you did it, it's amazing. I'm not sure if I'd go that far, so it's amazing. At the boxing match, the dad got into the popcorn line and the line for the hot dogs, but he wanted to stay out of the punch line. That's awful. Nightbot. That's rubbish. Oh, right. What have we missed? We have missed something. There's be someone around here who's got more information for us. About the people. If you want to know if I recognise those people, yes, if you know even one of them. Hey, I think I've seen this pair somewhere. Really? Please tell us everything you remember. Let's see. It was about 2 months ago. They were unloading a machine from a ship. A machine? What kind of machine? You like the pelican? Pelipper. They're in Sword and Shield. They're in Scarlet Violet. I don't remember what it looked like, but it must have been expensive. The scrawny guy in the photo kept nagging the carriers not to damage it. What in the world did Keith bring it? I bet it's something to do with R. Oof. We can't talk to this guy, can we? No, he's just lurking up there, that guy. About the people. Hey, I know this blonde guy. Could you tell us about him? He drops by pretty often to load up the goods. Do you know where he comes from? I guess either Area A or B. Why do you think so? Oh, it's because he always comes from the south. The southern road contains 2 areas, A and B. Are we ready yet to make this guess? We are.
Hey, Tim! Tim!
I think it's B. Well, Tim, it sounds like the man in the photo with Keith has something to do with the warehouses after all. Yeah, I wonder who he could be. We were told he comes here often to load up the containers. That's right. If we can figure out what's in the containers he deals with, we might be able to narrow down where the warehouse is. Good idea. Let's give it a try. Alright now, let's look into those containers. Are we allowed to do that? Are we just allowed to look in the containers? Oh, wait, let me look. Let me look. About the containers. Do you know anything about the containers this guy deals with? He was speaking to one of the Machamps you work with. Thanks for the info. We need to find a different Machamp. Let's go to this Machamp over here, because it's bound to be the one that's down the other side of the map. Just run. Still don't like this low down angle. Bet it was you, wasn't it? Bet it was you.
Marshal.
About the containers. I knew it was him. You're too busy with your own containers and didn't notice anything else, right? Oh, but what kind of containers do you carry? They're square. You don't say. They're super heavy and perfect for training. Oh, and you think I'd enjoy carrying them too? No, I'm good. What colour are the containers? They're red, huh? Well, thanks. The red containers are heavy. Who else do we need to talk to? Need to talk to you. Yes, we need to talk to everyone about the containers. The containers the man's dealing with in the photo doesn't ring any bells. If you know anything about the goods around here in general, could you please tell us? Well, I do see Rattata sniffing at the containers that are lying around. I wonder what that's all about. There must be food in there if the Rattatas want them, which means there's machinery and food in there. Maybe. Which means it's Area B, because it's in the south. To talk to the Rattata. Where is he? Where's the Rattata gone? There he is. Ratta! Hey, Ratta, about the containers. You sure sniff around the containers a lot. Something about them interests you. Oh, the blue containers has a really strong smell, so you're checking the other containers to see if any of them smell too. Does it smell that good? Oh, it's not like that. It's really strong, but it grows on you, huh? Wow. The blue containers must really stink. Smell of the blue containers. I have no idea where we are going now. Who else do we need to talk to? There's a guy over here. Let's talk to you. Oi, mate, about the containers. You want to know more about the container the man in the photo's dealing with? Well, I only saw it once, so I can't say much. Anything about the good handling in this area in general would also be very helpful. Oh, I know a bit about that. They're sorted by colour. The blue containers have a... you know... I can't remember. Let me check with the guys on the ship. Hey, Bellaba. Belly. Could you fly over there with this letter? Belly. He's going, look. He's going. The Tigsy.
Hello.
Oh.
Hello.
Where's the picture? Why can't I see him?
Hello.
Oh my god, where's he gone? We'll do
Hello
this
there.
one. We'll do that one. I don't know where Burke is, but welcome. How is your day going? I hope it's been going well. Right, hopefully he's got the message about the things now. Let's talk to him. Hold on one sec for Pelipper to come back. He's back. He's back. Welcome back, Pelipper. I see you brought the responses with you too. Belly. Ooh, Atomic Heart. Any good? That's on Game Pass, isn't it? Atomic Heart. Keep meaning to try it out. I keep meaning to try out Hi-Fi Rush as well, but I downloaded it. I still haven't got around to it. You thought it was a raid. That's okay. You can give the Tigsy a shout out. I did notice you were raiding it. You were not raiding. You were streaming earlier. But I was like lying on the sofa really tired. I've had a day of like baked bread and everything today. Great, thanks, Pelipper. Well, kid, we've got the answers right here. The blue containers are for food, the red ones are for oil, and the green ones are for machinery. Yeah, it's only because it was on Game Pass. I decided to play it, but my frame rate just stopped frame rating, so I had to give up until I fix it. Oh dear, that's not good. Yeah, it's like, I have Game Pass, and I always intend to play more on it, but I just never get round to it. Think about your graphics card's unhappy. Oh, poor thing. I'm expecting my PC to start getting issues soon, because I've had it for about 2 years now, and I use it a lot. So I'm thinking it's going to start struggling soon, which I won't be happy about. Too many Pokemons to play. Me? You're the one with too many Pokemons to play. Little Miss got every Pokemon game on the Switch now. Thank you very much for everything. It was a huge help. The letter was all slimy with drool. Is this how they always communicate? That's gross. Ew, Pelipper drool all over the letter. Right, are we ready to make this guess yet? No, let's talk to Pelipper. No, not you. I'll talk to your bird. About the containers. No, we don't mean the letters you carry. If you don't know, that's cool. Who else do we need to talk to? Oh, it's you. Let's talk to you. I honestly didn't even know Sector Pikachu was a game. Hasn't been good so far. We've had quite a break in it, so I'm trying to like... It's been a few weeks since we played it, but yeah, it's weird. If you know the film, it kind of like... The film kind of follows the plot of the game to some degree, but not totally. But it is... There's no like fighting or battling or anything in it. It's literally talking to people and just solving the puzzles and watching the story unfold, which I'm enjoying. I think I would have preferred to play it if I didn't know, if I hadn't seen the film, so I wouldn't have any idea of what was going on. I think it would be better. But it is a lot of having to talk to people, and sometimes it's like you know the answer to the problem that you're currently doing, but because you haven't spoken to everyone yet, you can't just progress. So it's like, ah! Oh no, I dropped my fish cake on the floor. Do you think it'll be okay? I mean, it wasn't cooked. If you're about to cook it, 100% it will be okay, because the heat of the oven will kill off any germs. About the work. Hey there. I take it you work here too. Jamp. You enjoy every minute of it, eh? It's definitely got a lot of energy. Yeah, very dedicated. About the containers. Sorry to bug you while you're working. We're trying to find out about what this guy deals with. He asked you to carry some of his containers. Really? You wouldn't forget a person with such a wonderful muscles. Oh my. The champ's got a crush. Well, what kind of luggage did he have you carry? It smelled really bad. Oh, which one smelled bad? Was it the red one smelled bad? Oh, you got too excited and accidentally dropped the container, huh? And its contents went everywhere. Made the whole area stink, and you got scolded by the guy too, huh? Sounds like you had a rough time. I wonder what the contents were. Stinky goods. Okay, we're ready. We've spoken to everyone. Let's try and solve this puzzle. We've gathered some information. Open up your case notes book and let's think about it. All right, let's do this. Okay. Let's do this.
I'm wondering what kind of stuff this man works with. Is there any testimony about that?
Yeah, there is, but I'm not too sure which. The goods the man's handling are apparently very stinky. The blue container is giving off a powerful odour. The red container is apparently very heavy. Blue food, red oil. That one. I don't know what I'm doing. You're not expecting Pikachu to sound like that. It's a bit of a weird voice, isn't it? Oh, I don't know.
What stuff is that man working with?
Oh, I just don't know. I just don't know. Oh, I don't know. What is he working with? I can't remember. Oh, oil. This is going to be wrong. It's going to be wrong.
Seems the testimony and answers, they aren't meshing with one another, right?
It's been a while since I played the game. I can't remember. Let's put these three in. Okay, the goods the man is handling are apparently very stinky. The blue container is apparently giving off a very powerful odour. And blue has got food in it. Right, I've sorted it out now. Now I've actually thought about it. We're good. It's food. There we go.
We were told that whatever it is the man deals with is very smelly.
I just need to read stuff.
It's the blue containers that smell. From that, we can conclude the man in question is dealing with the blue containers. The blue containers held food.
Great. I hope he's got his food hygiene certificates. If he's handling the food. We've worked out what the man's goods were. Now what? Now what, mate? Feels like Pikachu should be telling me about Metal Gear. Oh, about the containers. We've got more questions to ask everyone. You need to know what goods he's dealing with. Well, I can tell you he always uses blue containers. Don't know what's in them, though. Food. Food. Hey, don't mention it. You know, I bet the Machamp would know more about it than I do. They were staring at him a while last time he dropped by. Must be his muscles. I like the way the Machamps enjoy looking at humans with good muscles. No, nothing else to ask you. Nothing else to ask you. The only other Machamp is the one all the way over here. Let's go back and have a word with him. Oh, look at the Ratter. Look at the Ratter. He's trying it. He went up the rope. Oh, Pikachu's got something to say. It's about time you open your case notes book and think about this. Oh, right. Jeez. We've done this.
This particular issue is solved.
I know it is. Then why were you flashing? I'm confused. Why is it flashing if it's solved? I'm so confused. Oh, Rattata's going at it again. Do you think he's going to get in? No. Let's talk to you.
Marshal.
He's got nothing new to say either. Let's talk to you. Do you know anything? These are just the photos again, aren't they? I'm not sure what we're meant to be doing. I mean, we know he's handling food now. But we've spoken to everyone.
Pella Pella.
You're bopping to this music. Right, what am I doing? Let's talk to Pikachu, see what he says.
Wow. This is a huge freighter, isn't it?
He's not saying anything important, is he?
Stuff from all over the world gets brought to this port.
Thanks. That was really helpful, Pikachu. Can we have a clue? Is that a clue button? Let's figure out which warehouse the base is in. Open your case notebook.
We may be able to find the warehouse if we can figure out who the
Did
man
I
in
just
the
press the
photo
wrong
is with
thing
Keith.
before?
Let's investigate.
We've done that. We've asked about the man in the photo.
regarding the warehouses, let's look at what we know. Which testimonies will help
A.
us?
It's A. It's in A. It's in A. I know it's in A. They contain oil. They contain food. They're taking the southern road. And Keith unloaded the goods very carefully. The goods the man was handling were food.
Now let's think.
It's there. It's this
Which
one.
area is it that has the warehouse we see
You're
in the
popping
photo?
too, Harry Potter Pot. It's this one. This warehouse. We ready for this? Yes!
I know where it is. The only warehouse area that stores food and is accessible from the southern path is Area A. Okay, let's head there now.
Thanks, Pikachu. I like the way you knew that when I was the one that had to work it out.
Now, it's time to get moving, huh?
Yes.
So no more dawdling.
Stop dilly-dallying then. Get your skates on, little Pikachu. Based on the photos left by my father, we headed to the warehouse area.
Yeah, this looks like the warehouse in the photo.
Like even the people are in the
That's
same
security.
spots.
Something fishy's going on.
We've got to get in somehow.
Oh, check that out.
You mean the window? It's open, but how are we gonna get to it?
Salgor! Says it's doable.
Huh?
We can do it, Tim. Together.
Huh? What? All right.
Let's do this. I bet I got to press A at some point.
We can do this, partner. I'm the brains and you are the brawn, right?
Huh?
Wait, what's that sound?
A truck.
Tim, let's go.
What are we doing? Oh, please don't be a stealth section. Infiltrate the warehouse.
We'll use this truck as cover and sneak in.
I knew I'd have to press A at some point.
We did it.
Of course we did. With teamwork, we can make the impossible possible.
So what do we do now?
Stay hidden and keep moving.
Is that a matang?
That's very valuable cargo. Don't damage it.
Metro.
Good. Now we need to jump over there.
Oh no, I gotta press A again
Harder than
now.
I thought. When did you get this heavy, Pikachu?
How rude. This should be easy. Movies always have scenes like this.
Hell yeah!
This isn't a movie, you know.
What a tune.
Meta. Meta.
We're gonna have to step on meta.
Meta. Meta.
Oh no!
Meta.
Oh no! I pressed it wrong!
Selgor!
Meta.
Matang, can you get Tim off of me?
Oh dear! We failed.
Meta.
Oh no!
What are you
Just
doing?
fall off already.
Meta. 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 Meta.
There we go.
Hey, what was that?
Selgor!
So,
Over there?
Ah, button pressing. Button pressing. It's pretty good music, isn't it?
That was hard.
Yeah, you struggled there,
Good job.
Pikachu, didn't you?
Selgor!
Oh, come on. I was the one doing all of the work.
Let's bop. It's finished. The tune stops, I'm afraid, BP Bartlett. Right, we managed to get in. Yeah, now let's have a look around. Quietly, though. Search the interior of the warehouse.
Watch out. When you investigate, do it without getting caught.
Okay, I'll do my best. Stealth sections, eh?
All right, keep it moving.
Meta.
Come on, pick up the pace.
Meta.
Are they abusing their
Pikachu,
free
look
labour?
at that guy.
Oh, it's that guy with the really broad shoulders.
Photo.
The ones the Machamps like. Alexander Wild.
Come here. Anything to report?
No, nothing out of the
Look how
ordinary.
beefy he is.
Mr. Norman wants us to keep the security
He's
here
so
extremely
buff.
tight. Don't even let a Rattata through.
Yes, sir.
Did you hear that? Keith Norman. So this must be...
Yeah, their base of operations. Now, let's have a real good look
They
around.
do, VP Violet. They do. What? If you tell me to look around, first thing is to scout this area. Since it seems like we're the only ones on this floor, it's a good chance to scope out the first floor. But be careful. Don't get caught. Got it. I'll be extra quiet. Why is my case note that they're not flashing anymore? It's fine. Oh, it's all a bit weird down there. What are you doing, Tim? Trying to get us caught? That's the stairway to the first floor. We need to scope out the area first by looking down from this floor. Well, where's the looking down points? I don't know where to look down from. Oh, there we go. This looks like a good place to peek in. Be careful not to be seen, Tim. Right. Oh, there he is, look. That's the man in the photo. He definitely just looks like he's in charge here. Does he just stand there and keep an eye on the workers all day? Man, this is one place I never want to work. Look at these boxes. Is there another room over there? Oh, he's sneezing. Hey, they're thinking about something. They're talking, not thinking. They're talking about something. Today is my first day, sir. Oh, yes. Thanks for joining. I'd like to explain what we do in this factory first. Yes, sir. I'd love to hear it. This warehouse is a factory. Well, we could do with an explanation too. Let's hear what he's got to say. Yeah. Yes, we can hear what they're saying. So you know what we make here, right? No, sir, I don't. What? You didn't even do a bit of research? We make health food. I'm sure you've seen the commercials, you know. So smelly, you know it's good for you. Yummy. Oh, yeah, I know. That awful... Oh, I mean that commercial with Max and Chatot. So it's not just R they make here. Quite the elaborate camouflage. So the stinky container was health food, huh? I don't care how good it is for you. I still don't get why they're making something so smelly and awful. Huh? Are they still talking? They're still chatting away. And that's what you'll be doing, got it? Yes, sir. Got it all down. Good to hear. Oh, I almost forgot. This is very important. Be sure to never, ever touch the switch next to the conveyor belt. Yes, sir, but can I ask why? That switch controls the direction the conveyor belt is moving in. If you accidentally bump it, it can cause a lot of problems. What do you mean? Oh, a newcomer pressed it by accident a while back and immediately got fired. All the products were sent back to the room next to this one were made a complete mess. We were able to get it up and running in a few hours, but man, the manager blew his top, yelling about how he didn't need even more work to do. That sounds terrifying. Oh, be careful. So the factory manager took charge of getting things back in order. I feel like whoever made this watched the Nicolas Cage arms dealer films before watching it. With the whole make something so stinky people don't want to search, see what he's talking. I can't say I've ever seen the arms dealer film. They're still talking. Let's get a bit of information. May I ask one question? What is it? I noticed that door behind me. What's going on in that room? Everyone seems to be avoiding it. Oh, that room? Between you and me, there's a scientist in there. Just keep the scientist in that room. Some kind of new product research. Who knows? The only thing the manager told us is to steer clear at all costs. He's very sneezy, that big, broad guy. Well, I bet it's some kind of new product. The scientist storage room. Yeah, quick, go get me another scientist. This one's broke. I'd love to know more about it, sir. Oh, sorry. I bet it's some kind of new product. Oh, I'd love to know more about it, sir. Oh, I'd be happy to take part in experiments even. Don't volunteer for experiments on your first day. Just in scientist. Yes. When your scientist is stuck in the stairs. Forget it. Trust me. You don't want to be heard talking about this. You could get me fired too. Tim, did you hear that? Yeah, he mentioned a scientist. That must be the man in the lab coat. Right, and he's in that room. The scientist room. We need to get into the scientist room. Just there, look. That must be the door the workers were talking about. Yep, that's where the researcher is. There's still some things we need to investigate. All right. What else do I need to investigate? Oh, you. This must be inspection. It looks like they're checking for defects for replacing things. And it seems like there are a lot of defects. Oh, is that the R that they're taking off the conveyor belt? That's the man in the photo. He definitely looks like he's in charge. There are still things to investigate. What else? You two again. Looks like they're getting back to work. Okay, see how your superiors do their work first. Learn from them. Yes, sir, but why does the manager keep looking this way? Shh, he might hear you. Just get used to it. Surely that's everything now. Oh no, we've got to look at this door over here. We didn't look at this. Stuff keeps coming from the room in the back. There's still things to investigate. Really? Oh, that thing. This must be the switch for the conveyor belt. It's what they use to switch the direction it moves in. I don't know what else there is. Oh, that. Hey, a fire alarm. Oh, we need to press that. I bet things would get interesting if we set it off. There you go again with your crazy ideas. It would be chaos. And that's exactly what we want. Go, Exceligor! Excel? No, wait, Exceligor, he was just joking. Whew, I'm glad you listened. Okay, I think we've covered everything. Yeah, I think we can wrap up our investigation of this area now. I'll make a note of everything we find. Yeah, counting on you. Nice.
The man in the photo looks like the factory manager. The man in the lab coat's in the next room over.
Looks like a scientist.
But is that where they're making R?
Probably. Oh, we got to look again. Nah, it's all the same. Right, what do we do now then? Let's have a look over here. We've not been over here yet. This also seems like a good spot to look. Oh, look, it's all different over here. Okay, we're going to start from one end and then go across. Okay, we can look at these boxes. Look at all these boxes. I wonder what they're for. Putting things in. It really does look more like a factory than a warehouse, doesn't it? Okay, I think it's just these guys then. Machamp, and it looks like they're closing the lids of the containers. They're definitely putting their backs into it. And all their arms too. Can we look at Matangs? No. can look at you, though. The workers are here. Man, they look unmotivated. Even the Pokemon here look more energetic. Right, is that everything? We haven't seen everything yet. What have I missed on ladders? Look, a ladder. We'd be able to get down to the first floor from anywhere if we had it. It's not like we can go and get it, though. Let's try and figure out some other way. Okay, we can't talk to the Matangs. Okay, there's still something else. Power board. Yeah, we should be able to switch off all the power to the warehouse from there. We've checked everything we can see from here. I think we should wrap up our investigation of this area. Otherwise, we might get caught. I wonder what that is. What is? Huh? Hey, Pikachu. Don't lean out so much. It's dangerous. Pikachu's going to fall. Oh, come on. I want to see what it is. Don't, Pikachu. Just a bit more. You're asking for trouble. Spinark. Hello. Spinarak. Just hanging around. Wow, what the... It was your thread that was bothering me. Pikachu, if we're not quiet, they'll find us. Spin, spin. What do you mean he's right? It was your fault in the first place. Sheesh. What's up with this Pokemon? Oh, so there's something tasty on your first floor. So you snuck in to get some. He's cute. It's a spidery thing. He's upside down. I've never noticed he had like a face on his back. Strange. I see. The increase in security made it difficult for you to grab a snack, huh? And you were hanging down to scope things out. You want to get down to the first floor, huh? Well, that's something we've got in common. Pikachu, if you keep talking, the workers will see you. Oh, sorry. Spinarak, how about we go somewhere less obvious? Can you get to the floor above? There he is, look. So, Spinarak managed to sneak into. Yep, but more importantly, I hope you're taking notes. Quickly, before you forget.
Look at the Machamp. They sure are busy loading things up.
They are. Can we talk to you then? Hey there, seems like you're having a rough time with the security here too. About the tasty treat. What exactly is this treat you keep on about? It's in the boxes Machamp carries. It smells really good. Does it mean the food that they make here? We were told it smells really bad. Well, I think so. Well, to each their own, I guess. About the thread. Durian.
Hello there.
Welcome. Hope you've been having a good day. I'm not doing too bad, thank you. Not doing too bad. I hope you're doing well. Do you just hang around like that all the time? Your thread must be really strong. We're going to use the thread to get down, maybe. It could even support the weight of a person. Wow, that's pretty impressive. Do you think you can pull me up? Not for free. You want a treat in exchange. Well, aren't you opportunistic? Right, we need a treat for the Spinarak. Where do we get a treat from? Can we not look around from up here? Oh no, Pikachu's caught. Oh, there, we can look from here, look. There's another point to look. Really frustrated with some maths, but otherwise it's a pretty nice day. Oh dear, not math. Where's Ventosaurus when you need him? Look, those must be guards. What are they talking about? Hey, anything unusual? No, nothing to report. Good. Still, let's keep our eyes open. Yeah, the manager doesn't want even a Rattata to get inside. That's not good. They seem like they're on high alert. We'd better keep our distance, huh? They're still talking. Let's go listen. Hey, do you know what's going on in the room in the back? Oh, I guess they told you to stay away from that place too, huh? Don't tell anyone I told you. I'm not going to do the voices anymore. The voices are all going all over the place. But they're incubating something. What do you mean? Well, keeping something warm till it hatches. Not sure myself. I only overheard Mr. Norman talking to the manager. They said it could only be done by someone they've got here. Or something like that. Don't tell anyone, okay? Got it. Sounds like something we shouldn't be messing with anyway. So Keith has not come here, and I wonder if that man we saw in the factory is the factory manager. He must be, and they said they're incubating. That's the word for growing more cells or something, right? Or incubating an egg. Related to R is... I think we're in the same page there. It's got to be Mewtwo cells. Whoever's incubating them in the room at the back. Oh, they've got more to say. R, yes, it's the naughty drug that makes the Pokemon go all wild and angry. Let's listen in on what they're saying. Hey, have you seen it today? Nah, not yet. Maybe it'll come back in a bit. Can't wait. So nice, you know. Yeah, it really warms my heart. Maybe I'll give it a treat again. What are they talking about? Like Team Rocket? No, not like Team Rocket. Like R, as in naughty drug that makes Pokemon go mad. They say something about treats, so maybe it's a kid. Or a Pokemon. In a place like this? They're still talking. Alright, let's stay sharp. So, could have been a really awesome crossover. Anything else to look at? Oh, some stairs. There are stairs here, but what if we go down there, they'll see us. Yeah, the security guards aren't slacking off. Knock them out? That's our last resort. Just knock them out. That'll work. No, it's not any kind of resort. We need to handle things quietly. Okay, apparently we're not allowed to knock out the... Oh. Looks like this is the only way in or out. Knock them out. I reckon we should just knock them out. Yeah, I guess they have it open in order to ship stuff out. I think we've seen all there is to see here. We sure found a lot out. You can say that again. Make sure you've got it all written down so we don't forget.
We need to check the floor below, but there are guards on duty.
I know, right?
If we try going down the stairs, we'll be caught right away.
We will. We will. We need to get that power off or get those ladders. I don't see any way to get down to the first floor. Neither did I. Although we did get some interesting information. Yeah. Maybe it's time we changed our thinking. If we can't get to the first floor, maybe we should explore this floor a bit more. Oh, cutscene.
Wait.
Oh, he's having a moment.
Someone's coming.
Oh no, get ready with the A. Oh, it's a Pansage. No one likes Pansages.
Don't let it see us. Let's stay and watch what it does.
Oh no, he's going to drop his load. It's all big and heavy.
Pikachu, do you think it's okay to try and help it?
Yeah. If it decides to cause trouble, we can handle it.
Poor little thing.
Hey, you alright? Seems like a nice Pokemon.
This was the Pokemon they were going to give it treats.
What's all this?
Disguise.
Hey, maybe you can let us know what's going on.
We can use it as disguise. We can dress up as a scientist. Oh, about the lab coat. I saw you had a lab coat in that basket. Do you know anything about the scientist? Oh, he's your partner. Simon? That's your partner's name? Oh, and his clothes were starting to smell, so you washed them for him. Simon, mate, keep your clothes clean. Don't rely on your Pokemon to do your laundry. If your clothes are smelling, take them off and change them. Have a shower, you know. Such a dedicated Pokemon. Do you think the man in the photo is its partner? Probably. Right, about the man wearing the lab coat. Is your partner the guy in this photo? That's what I thought. What's Simon doing here anyway? I don't like these veg chips much. Oh dear. That's not good. He needs a Pokemon to clean his toes. Oh man, such a red flag. It's not good, is it? If I was his partner Pokemon, I'd be out of there. It's like, you don't want a Pokemon, you want a replacement parent, don't you? What's Simon doing here anyway? Research. Well, that figures. He is a scientist. Do you know anything specific? They're finished now. Just don't buy them again then, BP Bartlett. He doesn't seem to enjoy his research since he came here. You're allowed to come and go as you please, but he hasn't been outside in months. How's that possible? A tough-looking guy is always watching. It means the factory manager, I guess. So is Simon being forced to continue his research? It definitely seems that way, yeah. Oh dear, about the manager. You don't like him because he's always rushing Simon to get stuff done. And he always looks so scary, huh? What is he trying to get Simon to do? He's forcing Simon to make something. They said something about cells. They must mean Mewtwo's cells. But wait, in that case... What's up, Tim? We were told there were only 2 people in this world who could incubate Mewtwo's cells. Dr. Walls himself and his lab assistant. So that must mean Pansage's partner is... Walls' former assistant. Exactly. Hey, Pansage, did Simon ever work with an old man with a white beard? A long time ago they worked together. I knew it! He seemed to enjoy his work back then, huh? Don't worry, Pansage. We'll find out the secret to this factory and make sure the guys can go free. Whew. It's all getting a bit deep now. There's like slave labour going on in this place. Is there anything you know about this place? Would love to have the info. So the factory manager is scary, but the other workers aren't so bad. So we use Pansage to distract the security guards because they're going to give him a treat. So we can go down the stairs. Then we can switch off the power. Then we can get into the scientist. Then we can get the ladder. We can get back up top. Then we can get back out the window. That's what we need to do. That's what we need to do. They seem really happy when... Oh dear, excuse me. They seem really happy when they see you, and they give you treats and stuff. Oh, then the security guards must have been talking about Pansage earlier. That's more and more like Mission Impossible. It's all getting a bit hectic. Well, I think we're getting a good idea of what to do next. We need to get to Simon's room. You know where to go, right? It's at the far end of the first floor. We need to find Simon and hear what he can tell us about R, plus figure out a rescue plan. Right, but how should we get down to the first floor? Good question. We do just have one little problem. Why can't we get down to the first floor? It's heavily guarded. That's right. They've got the place pretty well covered right now. But think of it this way. We only need to deal with the factory manager and the 2 guards to get through. Yeah, I'm starting to think we can do this. So as long as we have the right plan... Oh, you've got an idea, Tim. I know. I've got the idea too. Rush right in. Get help with the Pokemon. Give up and go home. I kind of wish I'd selected give up and go home. Oh, it's too hard work. I'm going to go home and have a bowl of pasta instead. That might just work. Let's see. I'm pretty sure Pan Sage will be happy to help us. And Spinnerack wanted to get down to the first floor. So it might be willing to help too. Give up and go home. Who else? Oh, it's Exceligor. Exceligor, of course. Yeah, you're part of the team too. Exceligor's speed will definitely be a huge help. Let's figure out a way to get down there. Super speed. How can we sneak down to the first floor? Don't know. Let's try this. Let's try this.
The room we need to get to on the first floor? It's in the back part of the building. So we'll have to decide who's gonna distract the guards.
Well, Pan Sage is going to distract the guards. Flip the switch of the conveyor belt will be you. And you will sneak down to the first floor.
Interesting you'd think that.
It is, isn't it? It's very interesting, I think that. What's the reason for the selection? Oh my god. Exceligor moves fast so you can barely see it. Obviously, he gets on with the work. This is just like... What? Why am I putting these under here? Okay. Yay!
Okay, got it. Pan Sage will get the guards' attention. And during that, Excelgor will turn on the conveyor belt. While everyone is busy dealing with all of that, we'll use Spinnerack's string to make our way down to the room. That sounds like a great plan.
It is a good plan. It is a good plan. You're welcome, Pikachu. You're welcome. Interesting to think that is what Professor tells me when I answer completely wrong. Oh, look, our little group meeting. Are you ready? We're counting on you. Right, let's do this. Do you think I'm going to have to press A at some point? Oh, look at it. Distractions. Look at him. How hard is it just to go over to the button and press it so it goes the other way? I don't understand. Or just hit the emergency stop. That worked out just fine. Now let's use the thread to get down. Oh, where's the door? Where's the door? There it is. There it is. Here we are. You watch it be locked. Yeah, let's go. You really helped us out earlier. Yeah, our plan worked thanks to you. You'll introduce us to Simon. Thanks. Okay, let's go meet Simon. Let's hope he's not a naughty nugget. Oh, look at the size of Mewtwo's cells. They're huge. Simon Yen.
Oh, you're back. Oh, wow. Look at that.
No way. Could those be Mewtwo cells?
Probably not that size.
How do you know about these? Who are you?
Oh.
Oh, no. The factory manager.
We're working this case. Don't worry, we're on your side.
On my side?
Yo, Doctor. Hope all is going
God,
well.
he's buff. Look at him.
It is almost time, you know.
Of course. No problem.
Oh, look at
Aw,
Pan
don't look
Sage.
so sad, Doc. This is the last shipment, and once it's done, you're free to go. I'll let you get back to work.
I thought I was gonna have a heart attack.
So, did you mean it when you said you were on my side?
He's
And
well
how did you
edged.
know
He
about
is,
the
isn't he?
cells?
Sorry to surprise you. We actually got the info from Walls. Dr. Walls? You mean the same Walls who was the first director of PCL? That's right. If he mentioned the cells to you, then that means he really trusted you. You said you were looking into the incidents. That's right. The reason we went to Walls is because we need to know more about R. But it doesn't seem like you're a scientist. Why this interest in R? Well, my dad is a detective, and he was investigating the incidents involving Pokemon, but he's gone missing now, and when we followed the information he had left behind, it led us to R. He's so swole, like a hammer. I see. It seems like you're a pretty good detective yourself. You'd be doing me a favour if you solved this case too. About 6 months ago, a tall man brought me here and has had me making R ever since. That's terrible. This is when Tim should phone the police. There's a guy who's been kidnapped, being held hostage. He doesn't need to solve this himself. This is the perfect definition of time to phone the police. You know? Yeah, apparently the factory will be moving soon. All I need to do is assist them until then. Not that I believe they'll really let me go, though. Even if they're telling the truth, R is not something that should exist in the world. I'm happy to help you out. Right, looking at stuff. Look, a microscope. So that's what Mewtwo cells look like. It looks like the containers in Wallace's lab. Wallace? Oh, I see his name come up in some publications. He's one of the top researchers in his field. Yep, but let's teach the kids not to rely on adults, because you know. Oh, could have a bed. It's a bed. Yeah, and judging by how it looks, Pan Sage couldn't get around to washing the blanket. Oh. Did you not wash the blankets? Thanks for the help earlier. We were able to make our way here. About Simon. What? You don't care if you have to stay, so long as Simon can go free? It really is a dedicated Pokemon. Don't worry, Pansage. We'll figure something out. Yeah, grab your mobile phone, phone the police.
Yes.
Alright, ask me anything. Okay, about Walls. He was the director of PCL when I first joined. Eventually, he started to let me help out with his own research. Even the explosion at PCL is half my fault. But the professor took full responsibility and left. I see. Dirty poo blankets. Exactly, BP Violet. Yeah, Pansage is being all fretty. He's like, oh. I wanted to follow him, but he wouldn't let me. Well, it seems like he was able to find a nice quiet place to settle down in. That's good to hear. I had been worried about him ever since the accident. About Mewtwo's cells. R is created using Mewtwo's cells, right? Dr. Walls told us there was some mistake and they were used instead of Mew's cells. That's right, we made a mistake. Mew is a very rare Pokemon after all. Dr. Walls looked everywhere he could to get a hold of its cells, and he must have been tricked by someone. Not everyone can be trusted, unfortunately. I know. Don't you hate it when you order like your Mew cells off of eBay and Mewtwo cells like turn up? This music, you mean wow? That's horrible. I regret it to this day. That's how we ended up creating this terrible substance known as R. Dr. Walls told us that the effects of R were likely caused by Mewtwo's Berserk gene. Not a Berserk gene. About the Berserk gene. What exactly is the Berserk gene, though? In order to explain that, we need to tell you more about the Pokemon Mewtwo. It's said that Mewtwo is created by recombining Mew's genes. Recombining? What do you mean? The Berserk gene. It's just like so quite silly, isn't it? In order to make it extremely aggressive. That's exactly what you want in a Pokemon, for it to be extremely aggressive. Seems like it was some sort of experiment to create a powerful Pokemon. That's horrible. Yeah, I agree. So this recombined gene is the Berserk gene. That's right. And because that gene was what we used, R became what it is now. About Harry. This is my dad in this photo. Have you seen him? It seems like he infiltrated this place about 2 months ago. I can't say that I have, sorry. Although 2 months ago is when the factory manager got very upset, saying R was stolen from the chemical storage area. That must have been my dad. Everyone here was frantically trying to find this intruder. Since then, they've really stepped up the security. That was a lot of information.
Hey, Tim!
What?
Tim!
What? No wonder Keith was after Harry. We found out a lot, but there was something else. Was something he said that got my attention. About the creation of R. About the chemical storage area. Exactly. The chemical storage area. That's where Harry got R. I wonder if that's where he got the photo of R too. You were in the photo too, weren't you? Yeah, I must have been... It must have been... Yeah, I must have been to this factory before. I've been feeling that way ever since we entered this place. I wonder if you'll remember anything if we go to the chemical storage area. I don't know about that, but we may find some clue about Harry. Let's ask Simon to see where we can get into the storage area. Hey, Simon. He looks tired. Excuse me, could you tell us where the chemical storage area is? We'd like to have a look. We just want to look at the chemical storage area. It'll be fine. Oh, it's right above this room. Info on R should be there too. It's probably locked, but you can get it open with this key. Thank you very much. But are you sure this is wise? If they find out you're helping me, don't worry about that. If anything happens to me, the production of R will stop completely. So they can't really do much. Just be careful you're not caught. Of course. Oh, and one more thing. R that's in storage gets shipped out once we have enough. Depending on the timing, the storage could be empty. We'll have a look anyway. You said this was the last shipment, right? Where is it being shipped to? That I don't know. But I've got an idea about how we can find out. I'll start preparing for that, so just leave it to me. We got a key. Right. How do we get back upstairs without getting caught? Or can we just run around here happily now? Ah, look at you. Hey, it's me. Pull me up. Huh? You want your treat as a reward? Sorry, you haven't found anything yet. I promise we'll bring it next time. You'll see. Aww. We need to find him a treat. Oh. There's gotta be some... There was some tins in here. Oh, here we go, look. There's some can. Yes, let's take the health food. We should take one to Spinnerack. Sorry, Simon. Is it alright if we take one? Well, sure, but I can't imagine why you'd want it. Oh, what treat does he like? He wants a can of health food. Here we go with a can of health food. Alright, I'm man of my word. Here you go. God, the smell is enough to make me choke. Do you think you could wait and open it? And pull us up first. Get pulled up. Yeah, pull us up. Thanks. Right. So is there a door up here that we can get through? Because he said it was like above the room that we were in. So there's got to be a door, we would have thought, up here somewhere. Oh, here we go. The chemical storage area should be just ahead. It's right above Simon's room. But we can't get through all this. I guess we don't have a choice. Come on, Tim. Let's get all this luggage out of the way. We need to make a path to the storage. Why can't we just go from, like, the other side of the... at the top? Oh, man. It's puzzle time. Can we pull these back again? No. Look at me go. Look at me go. The Machokes would be proud. There we go, look. I had to think about that for a moment. I love the way no one can hear me moving all these around on the metal floor. This would be making such a din. Woo, we did it, Tim. Yes, Pikachu. We did do it, didn't we? Come on, let's check out the storage area. Storage, storage, storage. What? If you tell me to check out the storage area...
This room is familiar. I'm getting really close to remembering something.
He's going to have an epiphany soon. Look, Pikachu, there's some kind of document behind the box. What? It says our experimentation report. It's convenient, isn't it? Good find, Tim. This must be the report on R and their experimentations. Looks like Carlos is the author. It must be before we went to PCL. Let's see. Today's recommendation. What recommendation? R has different properties depending on whether it is in a liquid or gas form. This allows it to be used in different ways depending on the situation. Envy apples from M&S. Both forms are nearly odourless, and only Pokemon with a very acute sense of smell have any chance of detecting it. The balloon used to cause the incident at the amusement park is the perfect example of R's properties as a gas. R is dispersed by popping the balloon. The dispersal radius is approximately 3 feet, which is sufficient for most needs. And the best way to utilise R in its liquid form is to inject it into food. R's effects are amplified when the two types of liquid, red and green, are mixed together. In fact, the easiest way to gain the effects of R is to inject the red and green liquids separately into food. R's effects will be amplified for any Pokemon that consumes the food. Not very nice stuff, this R, is it? Here, I will lay out potential future development of R. Currently, R is transported using vials. However, these vials break easily and also prevent efficient mixing of the liquids. We have begun working on capsules from the to counter these drawbacks. By storing R in a durable capsule device, my hope is to improve its portability while reducing the risk of damage. Additionally, I plan to incorporate a device that allows the two separate liquids to be mixed whenever the user chooses. In other words, the capsule device will allow a user to disperse the mixture of R automatically with no restrictions on place or time. Improving R. There still exists the need to gather more experimental data and improve R. Currently, R has two major drawbacks. Its effects are temporary and impossible to communicate with a Pokemon under the influence of R. My plan is to continue research on R in order to develop a new version that will allow the power enhancement's effects to last an extended period of time, while also allowing the Pokemon partner to communicate with it. Ooh. Is that it? No, it's something on the desk as well. What is it? R export plan. What is this? Yeah, an outline for their plans. It seems like Keith is going to export R. But if R gets used all over the world, it will be chaos. It will be impossible to stop. First, let's figure out exactly what it is they're planning to do. Let's read what it says. About the production of R. The biggest problem we face is that R can only be produced using the machine under PCL. We must purchase a new production facility and establish a stable manufacturing system. Death King.
Hello there.
Welcome. Hope you've been having a good day. We are doing a lot of sleuthing. We're investigating this factory, warehouse place where they make R. We completed the purchase of the location a few days ago. The warehouse at Rhine Wharf, that's where we are, will be our first step in establishing a stable base of operation. About the sales routes. Now we must find a wealthy Patreon who is comfortably keeping secrets. I'm currently in the process of using my underground connections to establish contacts among upper class citizens. Once we manage to get those contacts, we should be able to use this network to reach out and expand our sales. Carlos should be close to completing his analysis of R. We will temporarily use the warehouse at Rhine Wharf as our base, but our ultimate goal is to move the R production machinery overseas and establish a large-scale production facility there, not overseas. This could be anywhere. Talk about top secret documents. Keith is trying to develop R into an even more dangerous substance. Curse you, Keith. Curse you. You're at home ill. I'm sorry to hear that, Death King. Being ill is really rubbish. I hope you're feeling better soon.
That Keith. He's making preparations to export R.
That's amazing. That Keith. We've got to stop Keith. Let's let Mr. Baker and Inspector Holliday know immediately. Still, no evidence on where Dad might be. Pikachu, what's wrong? Oh. You're curious about what's in the box? That's strange. Do you think it's a memory of when you came with Dad? I'm not sure. Do you think we could open it up? Why are bad guys called Keith? Don't know. It's not a bad guy name, is it? It's a honeypot.
So what do you think this is?
I could swear that I've seen this thing before. Well, let's open it and see what's inside.
Shouldn't we make sure it's safe before we... Pikachu! This is why I didn't want you to open it yet. Pikachu. Pikachu.
Oh no. What's happening with Pikachu? He's having an out-of-body experience. It's all gone a bit trippy for Pikachu. Bandit Keith from Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't even know that one. I don't know what's going on with Pikachu. He's having a flashback.
Pikachu. Pikachu.
Oh yeah. I guess that wasn't a dream at all.
Pikachu.
Oh, Tim, hi.
Are you alright? I knew you shouldn't have opened that up.
Yeah. But it made me remember something. It would seem I made quite the
I'm not cheating in the card game. That's... What do you mean? What did you promise? And to who? Brace yourself for a shock. It was Mewtwo. What? You mean that Mewtwo? The one whose cells they used to make R? That's right. What in the world did you promise Mewtwo then? Well, you see, I promised to recover the Berserk gene and capture the mastermind of the whole R case. In my dream, I was pleading with Mewtwo to save Harry. how did the shiny hunt go in the end? We got 2 shiny Grimers, so I could evolve one into a Muck. And we got a shiny Brute Bonnet as well. And nobody wanted the shiny Combee again for the 3rd week in a row. My guess is he offered to help me if I was able to help it out first. But why would it rely on you to do such an important thing? Hey, what do you mean? I'm a great detective. I bet Mewtwo heard my reputation and decided I was trustworthy. I mean, I can't remember the details, but still, something tells me you made this last bit up. What are we doing now? Are we leaving this place? Alright, let's get out of here. He was going to get the shiny Combee, but... Oh. That's good. You get the shiny... Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there in the end. We'll get all the shinies at one time. Don't turn into Death King.
So far, so good.
Thank you for the hydrate.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's the buff guy.
Close the door now.
What?
Just close the door. Hurry!
Hold it, pal. Hey now, who are you?
Oh no.
Open this
He is
door.
so buff. How are we going to get away from
What
this?
should we do?
Cheers.
He's gonna get us, Pikachu.
Seems we're trapped, like a Rattata in a cage.
I know you're in there. Open up.
Are you ready? You gotta open
He's
up
not-
the door just as he tries to smash into it.
Got it.
Oh, what a wally.
Now's our chance.
Pikachu, let's use that.
You're done. I'm coming after
Oh
you.
no, he's coming
Selgor,
after
distract
us.
him for us. Selgor.
Oh yeah? You wanna fight?
Selgor.
You can't just fight an Excelgor. Are we dropping a giant crate on his head?
We did it.
Oh no, it's a giant box man.
This'll stop me?
What's going on?
Well,
Please put it down
Bavaria.
over his head. That'd be
Where are
amazing.
you? I'm coming for you.
Good luck with that.
What are you doing, you crazy,
Now's our
crazy
chance.
person? Just murder him. He's just fallen from like... Wow, he's dead. That guy's dead. He's just landed on his head. We headed to the first floor to rescue Simon. However, he proposed an idea that took us completely off guard.
Oh, perfect. There's a container right here. It's just big enough for the 2 of you. Go on, get in.
What?
Really? What's it for anyway?
The product being shipped today. Guys from the organization will take it. So that should get you right to their headquarters.
Oh my
I
god.
don't know.
It's our only clue. We've got to take this chance.
All right then. Please take this to Mr. Baker.
Your notes on their plans. Great idea, Tim. We're counting on you, Excelgor. Selgor!
Excelgor
Here they
gone.
come. Hurry.
All right.
This feels risky to me. This feels risky to
What
me.
about you?
I'll be fine. Don't worry. Be super careful. Good luck to you both.
Yeah, you might be in that box for like weeks. Right. I'm not going to do another chapter, I'm afraid. We're going to hold it there. So we're going to click return to title screen. But yeah, we will finish that game. We will finish that game. But that is going to be it for me today. Bit shorter one. But I just don't want to start another chapter and be at it for another 2 hours. Because that's what happened last time I did this. I had a chapter that wasn't overly long. And then the next one was really long. It was just like, hurry up. But yeah, that is going to be it for me today. I will be back on again tomorrow. I'm going to be starting a playthrough of Pokemon Violet. So that should be fun. So hopefully I will see you then. But until then, enjoy the rest of your day. Oh, I forgot the thank you. Poor Tim, stuck in a box till next week. I know, right? I did warn him it could be trouble. I did warn him going in that box might not be a wise thing to do. But thank you so much to everybody that stopped by my channel. I really do appreciate every single one of you. Thank you. Gets very lonely here by myself. And until next time, enjoy the rest of your day, your night, your evening, your afternoon, depending on what time it is in the part of the world where you are from. And remember, be nice to people. Bye. Oh, where's the curtain? Where's my 3DS curtain? There it is. Then we stop the music. Oh, we're not on the right screen. Stop the music. There we go. Then we do the end bit. Where's the end button? Such a professional. The curtain had even gone and everything. I failed miserably.
Thanks for coming to see my stream. Sad to tell you I've got to go. Grab your hat and head for the door. In case you didn't notice, there ain't any
Worst
more.
outro
If you like
ever.
my stream, tell everyone but. If you think it stinks, keep your big mouth shut. I'm glad you came, but I have to shout adios, au revoir, be the same, ta-ta-ta, goodbye. Get lost, get out. Stream's over.
Bye bye everybody. I'll try and do better next time.